Welcome to the channel, Work, Save, and Invest. This is part one of a three-part series I'm doing on budgets. This is a real quick video. I have this Google Doc that I'm going to upload so you guys can follow along and plug this in. It's just three quick, simple steps. And all you're going to need is grab your pay stub from a recent paycheck and this video. All right, let's get into it. This video is part of the Save on Purpose series. So in order to save on purpose, we need a budget. So let's get into it. To do this budget, we can use really just two things. You need your pay stub, so take a current pay stub, and we need the section for gross earnings. This example, we're using someone that earns $12 an hour. They work 40 hours a week, they get paid every 2 weeks, and their gross pay is $960. And then we need our tax section. And again, pull up your pay stub and look for total tax. This example, $193.66. So we're gonna use $960 as gross pay, $193 as tax. So I have a Google Doc that will be available in the description, and you can just click on the link and pull this up. And it's a simple process. We enter 3 or 4 items and we will get a budget automatically. And we'll show the budget on a monthly and an annual basis. All right, first step, frequency. How often do we get paid? In this example, I'm gonna select every 2 weeks. So when you click on this drop down, this arrow, you'll get this drop down box and you'll have 4 options, and select the one that's right for your situation. So we're going with every 2 weeks. And then we need the gross pay. Again, from our pay stub, that gross pay was $960. And you see, once I plug in this amount, the amounts to the right will automatically populate. So we see that $960 every 2 weeks is about $2,000 a month, or almost $25,000 a year. Step 3 is taxes. Right off that pay stub, $194 come out of every check. And once you plug that amount again, you'll see that it calculates a percent. So that's about a 20% tax rate. $420 a month, or $5,000 a year, gets paid to the government in taxes. And you could be done there, because really all we need is how often you get paid, your gross pay, and your taxes. Now, some people, either they work for the city, state, county, nonprofit, and your tax structure is a little different because you get a pension or you have union dues. So if you have any of those other expenses, mandatory withdrawals, union payments, pension payments, you plug that in section 4. And once you plug in section 4, it will automatically populate and give you a percent. And that's going to be your total taxes and fees that come out of your check on a monthly basis and an annual basis. So you can see what they're taking from you. And this whole budget is based on a concept of paying yourself first. And our goal is to pay ourselves as much as they take. So they take 20%, we want to pay ourselves the same 20%. And that's what we'll have here. Once you fill in steps 1, 2, and 3, and possibly 4, you'll get a budget. Simple, right? Easy. And the budget will give you your income on a monthly and annual basis, gross and net. This is after taxes and dues. It will set up a savings goal of 20% in this case, because the government is taking 20%, so we're going to pay ourselves the same 20%. And then it will also give you, break out your expenses. Pay yourself first, and then we pay everyone else. So broken down for all your other expenses, and there's your budget. And this, a budget is a goal for the future. Future spending, future income, and future spending. I know I've had some discussion with people, and they think maybe the budget is reconciling everything you've spent in the past. Well, that's how you kind of figure out how to go forward. But a budget is really about future income, future expenses, future savings, future investments. So this is all based on your future, not so much on your past. And these are just goals, right? This is our savings goal, and these are our spending goals. No one has to be perfect. The more you practice, the better you get. So these are our goals going forward. Now, in the next video, I'm gonna talk about how I broke this out and go deeper into my budgeting concept. I call it reverse budgeting because most of us pay ourselves last. Like, we get our take-home pay, the government takes their cut, we pay everyone else, and then if we have anything left, that's what we save. In that sense, you're paying yourself last. This concept is about paying yourself first, and if you want to know more, check out the next video. Thanks, and we'll see you then.